Chose over there? Look like DJ Chose.
This a beats boy.
Yeah. Big drip ain't talking about a false.
Ain't talking about a motherfucking false.
Big rats ain't talking about a clause.
Ain't talking about a motherfucking clause.
Yeah. Big Drake OVO what I call
When I
it.
hit him up, never was the same.
Broad day nigga, everybody saw it.
Should've never fuck with the game.
They on the
Easy, man. Tell the people what's going down today, man. What's happening?
You already know, man. Interview with the Trillis. You
You know
know what I'm saying?
about?
Boy, Biggest Man E10, Righteous and Ratchet Podcast, Crown Network. Y'all know how we do. Mean City, Sacrifice for Self.
You know what I'm talking about?
Alone the Third.
CRWNDNTWRK, you know what I'm talking about day to day. Trial and error shit, man, behind the
Shit
scenes.
going, you already know.
You dig?
We spittin' no finger on Twitter. No talking white from the get off. The struggle we hustle, make money in doubles. Smoke in the coffin, we jacking it off. We scuffle, we humble, we come from the mud. The trenches relentless with murder intent. Streets watching, we cockin' Draco, get the rock. My then it got friendly, don't fuck with you bitches. Chopping your block in, fuck all the coppers.
Crown Network, Righteous and Ratchet Podcast. I got the team.
You know, it's your boy Pusha Man, that's the dopest light skin in the game.
It's your girl Rima with the braids.
It's your girl Gucci Montana, not from East Atlanta. Your girl H2O fuck with all the hoes.
Nah.
Man,
Y'all gotta chill on the Dr. Superstar.
Oh, you be hating.
I'm just saying,
and it be
man.
wild.
I'm not.
We can come up with something for you so you don't
Gucci
Gucci Montana.
It's lusty. He always musty.
They got jokes today, I see.
I'm Coach T. This Coach
Okay.
See, man, y'all supposed to behave. Y'all supposed to behave. We got company today, man. We got a mean interview for y'all today, man. We got an OG in the game, Alone Third, or as I might know him, Neezy the Trill. You know what I mean? The old school in the game, man. What's up, man? How you feeling today? As a matter of fact. I'm good. I'm blessed, man. Oh man, long time in the game, man. Like, tell us a little bit about you. How do you started off with rap, man?
I started rapping when I was like 9 years old.
What part of Houston you from?
Well, you know, I grew up in a single parent home, so my mom kind of bounced around a lot. But I'm originated from Fifth Ward.
Okay, yeah.
He knew that already.
I did know that.
He definitely wanted to hear that out loud.
I mean, shit, you gotta represent from
Oh, we know you're not the only
outside.
outsider today. Come on, yeah. You happy, Biz?
Hey,
You happy?
shout out to Backstreets, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's see you from the north side.
Nah,
No,
man.
you must stop.
Oh,
Don't put him on there. I'm from South Park, baby.
Yeah, I used to stay in South Park too.
Yeah. I can relate to that bouncing around and everything. Like I joke about like going to 13 different schools before I got to high school. So yeah, we bounced around. You know, South Park, Mo City, A-Leaf, Acres Homestead off of Gold Bank. That was
Greens
fun.
Point.
Yeah,
Point,
yeah. We was out there.
So everywhere.
Yeah.
Shit, I used to live in St. Louis. I used to live in St. Louis too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louis.
Y'all better
How that like was?
Cold.
We take some there right now. It's hot as hell out here.
Yeah, I had motherfucking Houston.
Ooh, when were you out there in St. Louis?
I was young, I was a little baby. You know, but I seen us when me and my mom had coats on.
Gotcha. I was thinking maybe you had like some experience as an artist out there, but
No.
you ever go back there?
Not really.
You have a reason to go back there. You know, I know you said you was young. So.
But that is my cousin.
Okay.
That's my cousin.
That's legit.
So, how long have you been in the entertainment business? How long have you been rapping?
Like I say, since I was 9.
Since you was 9, okay.
Yeah.
Now, I was leading up to that because starting off, I knew you as Neezy the Trill.
Yeah.
I interviewed you on the session when we was back, I think on the north side, right? Or no, we was across the street. Back in those.
With Dan.
Yeah. So I interviewed you back then, but since becoming Alone the Third, I see you added acting to your portfolio. How did you get into that?
I've been wanting to act since I was little. You know what I'm saying? So I just really it's neat, man. He came to me. He had a movie, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's do it." You know what I'm saying?
So raw.
And I had always been wanting to do it, so
Right.
it was just like I just pick it back out there. Do
So
my own shit.
what was your first character that he had you play?
Neat.
Neezy?
Yeah.
Or Day to Day or Mean City?
Mean City.
Mean City.
Yeah.
So how did you adapt to the role? Like, did you just do it raw? Were you yourself, or did you relate kind of being that lifestyle before?
Well, I kind of related to the character because, you know, on certain levels of being in the street, you know what I'm saying? But we kind of added to the character too to make
Right.
make the movie kind of a little bit more gangster.
Right.
Or more in touch with what's going on
with the urban community.
Yeah.
So I mean,
up to date.
Everybody know how the infamous Neek shoot, man. We get a summary of what's gonna go down, but he like us relating to the role. Like he'll give you the script, but he don't mind you ad-libbing because he wants you to be yourself. And I think that makes
It make it authentic.
Yes, it makes it authentic, and not to include all the goddamn shots he make you take.
Then what's crazy is me and City is like basically like a freestyle.
Okay.
So it's like I got like shit that I did, he got ideas that he did, and we put them all together
and came. That's kind of like what we did with Trial and Error. It started off with one person starting it off. She started slacking off, so shit, we got together, and then I started slacking off, and then shit, he finished that motherfucker up. So that's why I was absolutely excited working with him, because I know once we start a project, we're gonna finish it, and he don't mind ad-libbing. He gonna write, he gonna shoot, he gonna act, he gonna do a little bit of everything. So what have you been doing this year? You had a busy year. I was kind of counting the songs. What we were in, like about
kind of about 8 of them just on the promo. We was
like all the songs that you did, you dropped this year. So like, give us a little summary of what you've been doing this year.
I mean, I'm just trying to put out as much music as I can, you know. I feel like a lot of people, I don't want people to put me in a category, like base me off one song. You know what I'm saying? I like to have a lot of different songs of everything. I got a song about sex trafficking, gentrification, you know, just being in the hood.
Right.
Songs about what else I got? Lyrical shit, you know what I'm saying? Bars.
Yeah.
Songs with club hits.
Choppers.
I got a song with Cassidy shouting me out. You know.
Poppy,
yeah. So DJ Chose.
Yeah.
DJ Chose got a song.
Yeah.
And Lil Flip. Yeah, so.
You said you did it. You dropped a song with Lil Flip this year.
Yeah.
On what project was that?
Well, I ain't put it out yet.
Okay. I was trying to give it a premiere or something.
What's one of the hardest bars you just felt connected to, like just in general, not even
bars?
Like one that you wrote, like
a song?
Just a bar. One of your favorite bars you came up with. That might be too.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of
lyrics.
I can say song. Okay. I kind of like Hood Cry.
Okay.
Hood.
Yeah, definitely.
That's like one of my favorite songs.
Sure. I was jamming it the other day.
What you got cooking with Pop-Up TV? Like it was just I noticed that you're doing freestyles, no beat, no hook or nothing like that. It's just straight bars.
Yeah, I'm just bringing it back to how it was, you know, real hip hop.
Facts.
A lot of people be mumbling, and I'm a fan of real music. You know what I'm saying? I go from Tupac, Ice Cube, Nas, Scarface. So I just try to do something that can't nobody else do.
Who you think you relate to the most? Who you think will be your number one mentor or legend that you figure relates to you the most? Tupac. Yeah, I can see that. Actor,
Tupac, my dog. Yeah, you know what?
Poetry, yeah.
Damn, I was gonna say LL Cool J.
LL Cool J?
Yeah, you kind of fight him a little bit.
Are you talking about looks?
In the whole, no, but for real, and then y'all forget LL Cool J went rapper to actor.
You right.
Yeah, and he made a smooth transition.
Okay, I see.
I put LL Cool J in the top 10. He in my top 10.
But shout him, The Rock. Who else is
The Rock?
The Rock was a rapper. I'm tripping. He was a wrestler. I meant like people who transition over to acting.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he's that.
You don't like LL Cool J, right? He right?
No, I said I don't think Ice-T. She said Ice-T. I said I don't think.
I mean, he only acted
He's exactly. He's not a big actor.
Well, as far as rappers,
not
Ice-T. Ice Cube too.
I like
I'm gonna say Cube, but
he got a
Cube's
class.
another one for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Queen Latifah, another one for
Oh,
sure.
for sure.
When the Latifah at the top, really. She damn show top.
Man, I think she's
Top
one of
two.
the first ones, right?
Yeah.
Will Smith,
yeah.
Was one probably.
the first one.
I would put him.
Oh, number one.
actor.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So, do you see yourself committing more to acting, or as a rap artist?
Eventually, I'll probably commit to it. You know.
Okay. I think that's
whichever one pop first. You know what I'm saying?
I think you kind of got to do that as an actor toward the end. And kind of, it's like an unsaid rapper retirement type situation.
Look at Ludacris.
It's just like when the basketball players, when they start to do the analysts.
Right.
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah. Do you have any plans on like running your own label or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got my own label with CRWNDNTWRK.
Okay.
So.
Oh, so you are the owner of CEO of Trident. Okay.
So what's your roster under you right now?
I don't have a roster.
Not yet.
I had an artist, but he kind of, I ain't bullshit. I ain't no bullshit. Man.
Gotcha. So
you gotta grind, man.
When you run that label and you see somebody that doesn't match your intensity, what do you feel out there?
I'm gonna drop him.
Just instant.
Hold on.
Fuck out my label.
What kind of drop? What kind of drop are we talking? Like, are you talking about goddamn Death Row drop?
Nah, Death Row drop ain't just.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
unless you
on the third already sold. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm asking. What kind of drop are we talking about?
No, not drop off
You trying to drop him off in the desert?
Off the balcony.
What kind of drop off you doing? Not red.
No, not really. Just let them go. Like, you got goals that we trying to reach. So it's just like if you got a business and you got people that's not trying to pull their weight, then they gotta go. Be fine.
Yeah. So, do they have to match your intensity in the industry? Because you might have a different home than most. So,
nah, not really. You ain't gotta just match me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They might have another type of way to do their thing. Right. They might be real good at the auto tunes.
Right.
Making club music.
I ain't heard you on the auto tune. You on the auto tune?
I got a song, Hold It Down.
Okay.
It got played in Jacksonville on the radio.
Gotcha.
I kind of did a little auto tune on that.
Okay.
And he kind of laugh at it when you heard
as an artist, are you opposed to auto tune or are you open? You feel like you sound good on anything?
You saying what I do?
Like, is that your preference?
Yeah.
No.
Just whatever feel good that day.
No, I just like that.
Gotcha.
I mean, if I do it, I can't.
It ain't everybody. It ain't everybody.
Nah.
I feel you, bro. I tried.
But I salute everybody that do it, man.
I tried for hours to do it auto tune. I was never good at it.
You never used to sing in the fan when you was
That's what I'm saying.
No, I feel like that was
I
preparation.
say it every time. That's
my
why
voice is too deep, though.
Crazy. We all from Houston, so it's like
You do have a magic.
I did go to Astroworld, and I first recorded Usher.
In the little
That's actually my first time recording Usher Nice and Slow, and I gave it to this little female I was dating.
So that was your first time recording ever?
I was singing. Yeah.
So you can sing?
Nah, I can't.
Hey, I never heard that story.
What did Bob Bird back
Hold
say?
it out.
Can't sing hum or motherfucker.
So that was your first recorded song ever?
First recorded song, yeah.
That's cool, man. That's one for the
She
books.
probably
You didn't
flicked
tell us
it.
that
She
on
probably
the
flicked it or
session,
something. She probably did something. I should have kept that motherfucker.
It was hard.
Huh?
It was hard to you. Or it wasn't hard at all.
You know you
But
been
you gotta
there
have
a
the
booth,
roots.
and then they have like the screen on the outside so everybody in the park
I just like
can see you.
Usher. I like Usher, so I.
Man, Usher smooth operator. That's how you did the right thing.
It's funny we talking about Usher right now.
I was like 13 before I hit puberty. I ain't had no.
They just been talking about how Usher was the one that told T-Pain he messed up.
Oh,
R&B
I seen
behind
that.
auto-tune.
But you saw how fast they came back with them.
Oh, that was in love.
Cause that, oh my God, he had auto tune. It's several. He had several.
But that
songs
was
with
like
auto-tune.
years after the fact when the game had already changed over to being
everybody had,
predominantly auto tune.
Right.
So I feel like he just did it to like kind of get with the times, but I don't feel like he was 100% wrong either.
I don't feel like he was wrong. I just feel like he was.
it was fucked up for Usher because he's coming from a singer standpoint. Like people can't even really sing. They're gonna be on auto-tune and thinking that this shit sound good when they really live performing. Y'all gonna sound crazy as hell. Yeah.
I think that was really a personal shot because like Chris Brown was already coming up in them days and taking some of Usher's shine. Then you got this motherfucker.
But Chris Brown, he didn't use auto-tune. He didn't use auto-tune till
That's
later.
what I'm saying. Like he couldn't dance. Like he was losing that throne. Usher was the dancer singer.
No,
Chris Brown was taking that over.
Yeah, he was the dancer.
You know what I'm saying? And
then you had Omarion.
But I feel like this. I don't really feel like it's taken over. I feel like it's just somebody else coming.
Yeah,
out. Your time is up. Not your time is really up.
But
you just need to go to a different.
Make time
area.
for a new generation.
Yeah, you gotta respect the younger generation doing their thing.
I think, cause T-Pain can sing for real.
Yeah,
for sure. I don't think he was really just
that's why I don't feel
aiming
like
at
it was hate.
T-Pain. But I think he was saying like people mimicking T-Pain. They can't sing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that killed it.
Would you feel
That's what I
like
meant.
something
That's
like
what I
that could
felt.
sway you on how you move with your music?
Or somebody
Or
tell me
anything that you're doing, not even just music.
Somebody tell him don't do it.
Yeah, somebody saying, hey, you messing up the game with X, Y, Z. You know,
No.
I can't budge you.
So, like, how would you react being an OG in the game? Like, what would you do in that
Damn,
situation?
he got me.
I wanted to say that too.
Like a nigga old or something. OG, man. No, but I know what he means. I've been doing it a minute.
Like, and he has
He
been
know
out
block
there
parties and all
a
that.
minute. So, like,
Yeah,
when you see youngsters coming in the game like that, like these youngsters be tight ass pants and all this other shit they got going on. Like, do you think that was the right way of saying that, or do you think that was appropriate saying that to somebody who's successful at something that you think is destroying hip hop or something like that? Would you be openly? Would you say that openly in that situation?
I think he should have worded it different, probably.
Right.
Not just say, man, you killed R&B, nigga.
Right.
Damn, you know what I'm saying? What you mean?
So like
so you say he was depressed after that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For like 4 years or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's a long ass time.
You feel like that would be your responsibility? Like, if somebody got depressed behind something you told them on some constructive criticism, you feel attached to that? Would you feel like you have to say anything else to rebuild them or anything like that?
I mean, if it get like how it got popular now, I mean, he probably do need to reach out to him. Like, damn, man, my fault. Man, I ain't mean to say it like that.
Even after they came up out of that depression, you still think that's owed to him? I don't.
You also think it's old to him?
So like now, Usher, you think he should be reaching out to T-Pain even though he good?
Yeah, he said he considered Usher a friend.
Yeah. He
If you're my friend and you said something fucked up to me that really put me in a fucked up spot, you better come. You need to holler at me.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel what she's saying.
Yeah.
But he just said that he don't feel like it was coming from like.
He didn't think it.
He didn't think it came from like a fucked up space. It just came from like one artist to another, and he said he had no beef with him, so he like he don't feel like
But Black Twitter got beef for Usher now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, everybody got beef.
I don't know why they got beef for Usher.
Because we was all looking for T-Pain, like, you know, it's appeared was like, man, what T-Pain been? We heard him drop at 5 o'clock and it was it.
So, do you have a doorkeeper story? Like, how has your business side, as far as being in the rap game and migrating through different shows and everything, have the Houston crowd been receptive of you? Do you have anybody that you look up to or that you mess with down here as far as our legends?
No? Well, K-Rino.
K-Rino?
K-Rino.
Nah, he fuck with everybody.
He real cool, man. Yeah. I like K-Rino.
Shout out K-Rino.
Shout out Lil Flip. Lil Flip, you know, he reached out to me.
Flip.
I don't know, man. Everybody used to kind of be on some Hollywood shit, dog.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think that's known out here now.
Yeah, Hollywood shit.
It's like the city has a hard time balancing riding dick basically and being supportive.
Yeah.
They don't really know the difference. You know what I'm saying? Either, you know, I mean.
And what's crazy is like if you ask me, I think we putting out just as many artists
definitely
as Atlanta and New York and Cali.
We just don't have camaraderie.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Even Dallas coming over and stepping over us in the rap game because but them motherfuckers they got a little beef, but they sticking together though.
Yeah, they're three artists. Yeah.
Like a motherfucker from out of town come out here and sell out.
Yeah.
And then a motherfucker here be looking at you like this.
But I just went to the Larry June concert. That motherfucker was so the fuck out. Like, for sure.
It's kind of like,
but like that,
you can relate to that, like, you know, bouncing around from school to school, you know, being that new kid, you know, so you get that attention. So that's kind of what it is in the rap game. I don't know if that's.
But you know, a lot of artists always say they never make it in their city. You gotta make sure you leave your city. Because people hate, they like out of towners, I don't know why, they embrace other people than they do their own, which is really
I was just about to say the same problem you might have.
Love out of time
like,
you do, huh?
If I say the same problems that you, like you may have a lot of artists have, like people from where I'm from San Diego,
like
pure hate.
Cassidy.
Yeah.
Cassidy is a legend. Like,
yeah.
He on my song, you know, shouting me out. So it's like, I mean, he from East Coast.
Right. How you get to that point? Because like
I couldn't even see that route. That's big. That's big.
I often say
I ain't seen
being
it
from the South, respected by the North. That's huge.
Yeah, that's big.
It's two different. It's two different crossovers.
Yeah,
the South culture, the South rap, and up north East Coast rap. It's two totally different.
And I can see it the opposite way. Like we can embrace somebody from like up north, but usually it don't be the other way around.
Yeah, he like my voice. He said you got a good voice. You.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But we supposed to do a song too.
Okay.
Cause he just doing the intro on the song that we got.
Okay.
But eventually we're gonna do a song.
For sure. That's crazy. That's why we actually going to Philly in about 10 months. Yeah.
So shout out Cassidy.
For sure. You into
Cause he motivated me.
You battle?
Do I battle? In high school I used to battle.
Okay.
Well, high school
we
was a 10. Wheeler?
Yeah.
You was a Wildcat? Cashman.
Okay.
I was a
My
Ram.
mom went to Cashman.
Yeah. I was a Ram and Barbara Jordan.
My little brother went to I'm proud.
You proud? He gotta be proud of his
I'm just saying, he ain't like Taylor, man.
I graduated from Taylor, you know what I'm saying?
That.
Most of my pictures, you see me chucking up the West, like, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
I gotta let people know where I'm from, man. I gotta support my own dog.
Baba Jordan. I went to Side Springs. Cypress Springs.
I thought y'all was from Marshall or something.
Yeah,
we was like some Rock City chicks too.
Y'all was the Bush?
Bush. No, we went to Langham Creek. In Cypress. We went to Cypress.
We were in a good school district.
So let's put on paper. The suburban school district.
Oh, Cypress ISD. Oh, okay, come on.
No, she from the burbs. Come on.
Let's go.
No, I went to Hot Top for a little bit once I left
Back
Cypress.
to you being an actor. Like I seen you do like comedy skits. I know Fat Cop. Is it still coming out? So,
Yeah, it's coming out.
Alright. I'm kind of waiting on
pop up.
Got you.
He got that coming out. So yeah.
What genre do you feel like is best for you acting wise?
I don't know. A lot of people like when I act gangster. When I be on that hard shit.
I don't know why.
I can see that. I can see
They like when
Do you think you could ever do like a horror movie?
That's funny you asked.
Got one coming out. Got a horror movie coming out.
What's the name of it?
Cinco Lane.
Bye.
Squad Business Media.
Shout out Goods.
Sacrifice for Self, Just Podcast, Fast Money, Cartel.
So which one, like, do you prefer horror or do you prefer doing like the gangster roles? The typical black man.
Or like a more serious
in the
role.
horror film, I just got like a little small role. But
Okay.
as far as the crew, I like doing it with them, But I don't know. I don't know yet.
Does the gangster role feel more like natural to you?
Yeah, what feel more natural to you? Because like when you see people doing roles that like.
No, I'm being for real. Like,
yeah, whichever one feel more natural. I feel
when
like
you really live that life, like it ain't hard.
Yeah, it ain't hard to be.
I was just
I
gonna
don't
say.
know. I think it's like the same as far as the gangster and doing the funny shit. Like both of that damn near natural.
That was
Because even when I do the gangster shit, when I do my bloopers, it be funny.
Yeah.
So
sometimes I'll be playing around.
That was actually a first for me. You know what I mean? I met Neezy first. I've been alone the third. Seen you in day-to-day Mean City. I mean, even personally, around the hood, like I know what come behind that, what you stand on, and everything like that. So that didn't surprise me. But the funny roles, the comedy, that surprised me. I never seen you in that, like, you know what I mean? And you always have that image, like you like Dead and Red. When y'all come around, motherfuckers kind of scatter a little bit and clear out the way. You feel me? So that was cool to see you actually have a funny side and shit. You actually funny, so shit. I think that surprised me the most. You know what I mean? I didn't expect it, knowing you for this long.
That's what actually a lot of people surprised by that.
So, balancing all that, I think one job that we didn't mention was fatherhood. Like, how do you balance rap, entertainment, and being a father? Because I know you real close to the babies, and you make sure you put some time, set aside for them, and you separate the two. So, like, how do you find a balance?
It's hard, man. But I mean, you just gotta know your goal. Sometimes I'll be up. Man, I remember one time I was up for all day, like 24 hours. So sometimes you just gotta have that passion. You know what I'm saying? And your kids they gonna be there. You gotta raise them regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I love my babies. They watch all my stuff too. Baby.
You just celebrated a birthday, right?
Yeah, my baby girl, only girl. She's 1.
Shout out, baby girl. Happy birthday.
Yes.
Nanu.
Happy birthday, Nanu. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said it right.
All right.
But they go to sleep to me, watching me and everything. So.
I was just gonna ask you, do they listen to your music, see your work?
All day. One time I get tired of listening.
Right.
Does that kind of inspire you to make certain songs or certain movies?
I actually have a song I'm gonna do.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to put their voices and stuff in.
That's gonna be dope.
That's dope.
Yeah. I used to dabble with the beats and stuff. So I had my daughter in my arm and like be bouncing her. She fall asleep to my beats as I'm making like beats for her and shit like that. It used to be our thing.
Just like recently I seen Freddie Gibbs do a freestyle. He had his baby girl on his.
Yeah, I seen that. That was cool.
Oh nah.
He said I think he said she was gonna be harder than him or something like that. He had the beat that she been made. That was not.
What else kind of inspires you when it comes to music?
I guess, man, just being different. Just saying or rapping about different stuff than everybody else do.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So there's no.
And it is more of an expression.
Gotcha. So it can change any day, whatever's going.
I might feel like beating somebody's ass.
I might feel like fucking. Casual.
I might feel like fucking one day. You know what I'm saying? I might feel like talking about what's going on in the community.
Gotcha. I was gonna say, if you look at the list that
I definitely went through
of everything he dropped off, he dropped this year. It was exactly what he said, from fucking to partying to protesting, shit to bullshit. You know what I mean? So versatility is key. And then, like you said, you added on the acting with the roles and then the skits. Is it anything that you haven't touched yet in the game, man? You
actually, I'm gonna add something. I actually did podcasting with Neek.
Okay.
When he first started, so
oh yeah, y'all did have that show.
He's trying to get something going, man.
But as far as my own, nah.
So, what would you say is the highlight of 2021 for you? It isn't over. I'm pretty sure you got something. Me knowing you got something else in the basket. But so far, what would you say is the highlight of your year so far?
Probably doing. It's really two things. I'm gonna say doing a comedy skit. Cause I had a art teacher. She used to always say, "You so talented. You just gotta come to school."
Right.
I used to get mad. I used to push the locker. Man, I don't come to school, man. But she used to always make me do improv all the time.
Right.
Every day. Miss Dawn. So shout out to Miss Dawn.
That's It's funny that you say that because most people be like, my teacher told me I wasn't gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all they
Yeah, I
they
never
gloat
did
on.
that. My teachers always believed in me. They was like, stop being so goddamn bad. You're really smart.
She took me outside and was like, you talented as a Bow Wow, Romeo, and all those, you know, Soulja Boy. And she was like, you just gotta get past this. And she was, at the time she was talking about, I thought she was talking about Phil Ward.
Right.
But she was talking about just the mentality.
Right.
That's dope.
So I feel like with me doing a comedy skit and acting, that's me honoring her, what she was saying.
That's what's up.
That's dope.
And then Me City is it's like I said, it's an independent film, it's improv, and it's over 900,000 views on there. So that's two big things.
Have you tried to reach out to her since becoming successful and doing your thing?
I need to go up there.
Yeah, maybe you should let her know.
I don't know if she's still there now. I got a cousin that go to weed. I should still go up there.
Shit, Facebook and Google. All you need to know is her first name and last name. You gonna pull up her whole life.
She black.
Black.
Okay. You don't get a lot of, like us as teachers. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess maybe.
No, you're right.
They were trying to gentrify the schools too.
Yeah.
You know that they slimmed a lot of those public schools. They closed a lot of public schools, especially over in that area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like the Forest Brooks, and all that. They closed a lot of those schools. So
put them together.
I think Phil Ward actually had to fight to do what they did there. So it's a lot of that stuff going on, man. So. It's a lot that happened in these last couple of years. I know you are very outspoken, especially when it comes to us in our community. What all the violence going on in Houston, man? Like, how you feel about that, man? What you got to say to these youngsters toting all these pistols and going on, man? I think what we up to.
Man, we just read about 2 deaths today, this morning.
For the month, June, I think we was pushing by a good 20 deaths, man.
For the year to date, it's like almost 300.
Yeah.
And
we're only 6 months in.
The previous year, we was only at like total homicides was like 200 and something. So now we've surpassed like for a 12-month count where we did like not even 6 months, like a half a year. It's gonna be. They predict this to be like one of the most deadliest summers. Yeah, Houston is like.
Because when they did our crime rating next to like the murder capitals, cities like that, like
we are high.
We're
really.
We don't surpass. How did we surpass New Orleans? Is what I'm trying to figure out. But we did.
We got 3 cities in the top 15 right now.
Yeah.
Dallas, Houston, and Austin.
Right.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, like I said, I grew up in the 90s, so it's not really a surprise to see. I mean, we seen the North and the South, the real, motherfuckers get killed and shit like that. But I think now it's like everything is on the news and media. Right. So it's like somebody see a murder, they post it or whatever. So I think it's more out now in the open.
No,
but I
these
think,
numbers.
But I think, but look what I'm saying though. Like last year, Houston, it was 400. It was 400 homicides. But they was like it hasn't been that high since '93.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that was right.
That was the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say this though. I think it's getting worse because they changing the city so much. Like the gentrification.
Facts.
People moving over here and they just tearing trees down, putting apartments up. You know what I'm saying? Just
building freeways,
yeah. And it's like the ghettos is suffering. You got the hurricanes that keep coming through and flooding and stuff like that. I think all this stuff happening make a difference.
Nah, facts. Like back in.
And then a lot of people don't know how big Houston is.
Yeah, it is.
Houston is big, so it's like you can have a whole lot of murders, but by it being so big, it go under the radar.
Right.
Because it's like. It's like number 3, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But a small city like Beaumont or Port Arthur have as many as us, and they be like, man, that's murder capital. Because there's so many small. Like New Orleans is small.
Yeah, New Orleans is small. I didn't realize how small it was. I went to.
But you compare to Houston.
Just the east and the west.
Yeah, they ain't even.
It's small, so they can have like 30 murders and they be like, God damn, that's a lot of murders.
Yeah.
30 murders can happen in Houston in one day.
Yeah. I was gonna say you probably wouldn't even.
You wouldn't even know.
That shit.
You wouldn't even know. You know, like you just talking about the Southwest and stuff like that. Some people on the outside wouldn't even know.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts. Because that's how big it is.
I wouldn't have known if I didn't look on Facebook.
Back in 9293, the thing was like all the upper class was moving outwards. That's when they were building like Humble, Woodlands, you know, all that back there. And see, nowadays the popular thing to do is to be staying outside of downtown. Yeah. So all the neighborhoods corrected, all the wards and you know, first ward, fifth ward, second ward, third ward, all that. That's when you see all them big ass townhomes coming out, and that property has went up because a lot of people want to move and be around the downtown. So,
and also,
hood that definitely gentrified.
The first movie I actually in was in Tears in the Bayou with Rico King. It's basically speak on the homicides and murders in Houston, and that got over like 3 million views. So, but I got a song in now. Lions Feet.
Okay. What's the name of that?
Tears in the Bayou.
I think
documentary. It's a documentary. It's not a movie. It's a documentary.
It's kind of like about
I think I
like
seen
people
it.
With they getting shot, like they experiences and stuff like that. Can't do it.
But it basically talk about the two sides of Houston. Because there's two sides of Houston. The side where oil and gas and people make a lot of money and how rich and you know cheap houses. Then it's the other side where we from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or we got to go through what we experience.
Okay, so end game for
we
you.
got the Derek Muhammad is the narrator.
Okay. End game for you. Do you plan to kind of stay in the hood basically and help bring it up, or would you rather move out and reach back that way and just be out the way?
Well, Nipsey tried to do that.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't really feel like we should be scared of our own people. You know what I'm saying? So I would probably be one of those people where, I mean, I still got a family. So
right.
I'm out for, hey man, don't play with me. Or I'm gonna kill you. So I'm out for that. Whether you black, white, Mexican, I don't give a fuck what you is. You know what I'm saying? I gotta protect my family.
Yeah.
So I think I'll probably, you know, make sure my family's safe, but I'll be there. I'll be in the hood, you know what I'm saying? But I know some people do that. They'll move to the ghettos and live there, buy houses and buy property. I really feel like we should have done that.
I was just
a long time ago. We should have been buying property because that's what they doing.
So is it too late to you now?
In Houston, I think it's too late.
They game plan.
I was talking to
they playing down to 10, 20 years ahead.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like I really feel like
the
it's
Bayou system is supposed to be like almost a waterway system.
I was talking to old head out of Acres Home, and that was his quote. That boy said, I said he was telling me how much dope he used to come across because he had a Colombian connect, and he was like, my biggest regret was not buying Acres Home. I had to sit down and register on that shit for a minute. Like, hold on, you had a chance to buy Acres Home.
Yeah.
He was like, the land was cheap back then, and I had the money, but my mind wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was only about $500,000.
Damn, mindset is everything.
You
had an opportunity, but if your mindset not right, you're not even gonna see the opportunity that's presented to you.
He was like, nah, he see all them Mexicans.
Yeah.
They no offense to anybody, but you see all them Mexicans coming to our neighborhoods to buy them big ass plots, you know, them half-acre plots, to build about 2-3 houses on.
After Katrina, they bought up all their property out there.
Facts.
So it's like gentrification.
You know, my grandma in 5th Ward, she didn't been pushed out 3 houses. We had a house 2 houses on Back Street. We had a house on there, and we had a house on over there by Atherton on that Back Street where the new townhouses is right in front of them. So
she got pushed out.
She got pushed out. All of them. You know, of course, like she been retired for a couple of years. Got behind on the mortgage. I'm talking about not even 2 days later they putting the notice in, you know how they push you through the courts and trying to move you and get you elsewhere. So Remember this last house?
Then I was about to ask you how was like the process on that. Like, what, like, did it take some time? Did they try
of course it takes time, but like,
or did they was just like, oh, you late?
Anytime like that, anytime they try to keep it on, they try to keep like this last house with her tree and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she still gotta pay on that. You know what I mean? The insurance ain't even paid off. Like it's just all kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
She had the house next to Taco Bell.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the tree fell on that motherfucker.
I seen.
Yeah. So, what you got coming up?
Like I said, we got Cinco Lane, horror movie, and we got horror skits coming up, drama skits, comedy skits.
I was gonna say, did the skit that you and Miss J drop?
Yep.
What's the name of that skit?
Back How Things Was.
Okay. Shout out Miss J. You know,
Shout out to Miss J.
You know, that's one of the TDN models out there working with sacrificing herself, man.
She was pushing on me.
You know what I'm saying? Think nigga.
Oh yeah, I checked that out, man.
I think he didn't kidnap her, man. I ain't seen the
No.
since.
Yeah, that's
She done went over there with y'all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She done went over there and started acting. She ain't came back over here to the podcast. Can we have her back, nigga?
Man, look, we trying to get everybody in there, man. We want to get on the camera. That's what we gonna do.
Sure.
Oh, definitely.
I got an album working on too, so.
When is the expected drop date?
Oh yeah.
I have a question. What's your favorite part about doing music? Is it making the music, or is it like letting everybody hear what you created?
Solid question.
I like that.
I was gonna say, goddamn, people with the braids.
You know, ring with the motherfucking braids.
I say both.
You like both? Why?
I like making music because it's just an expression. And, you know, I just like hearing it. I might listen to my song 80, 90 times in the car.
Listen, I feel y'all listen to the same damn song.
But how everybody else listen to it,
right?
That's a different feeling too.
Yeah.
Because I had my song on getting to play it in the club and I see everybody bounce to it. I was like, damn, that's kind of live.
Yeah, like they like
that shit. Yeah. Those are different. It's like hearing it again for the first time.
Right. Do you think the feeling is better hearing it inside the club here or on the radio here or somewhere else?
From home.
Somewhere else.
Somewhere else better.
Why? I would imagine.
I keep
I would
getting it
imagine
because
like
at
y'all
home
niggas be hating on me and I'm at home. I'm on the radio.
Yeah, but that don't
Y'all niggas
necessarily
listening
mean
to
that
me.
they're hating. Sometimes at home it's like they kind of like they might know who I am because I'm from here.
Yeah.
But when I'm out of when you out of your
somebody else.
yeah, it's like somebody like damn they really fucking with my shit. It's like
I can see that.
There's so many rappers now too, dog.
Nah, facts.
Like everybody wanna rap. Back in the day when we was little, man, it's like you might be like one rapper a class or something. You know what I'm saying?
I can't keep up with the rap.
And then now it's like, oh, everybody rap.
How did you get from how did you transition or get in the concept of having to the mindset of trying to get that one big contract and now it's more so of independent game which really booming. So like which one do you prefer?
I prefer independent.
Independent, you like that, bro?
I like to do freelance.
Right.
Better do what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once you get a label, they like to. I mean, you get with a label, they can let you do what you want.
Right.
You know, but it's contracts and all that crazy shit. I don't do all that.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and cue up one of your tracks. We're gonna go with Broad Day. That's alright with you?
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, you wanna go ahead and introduce that?
What it do, man? It's along the third, you feel me? We got a song called Broad Day featuring DJ Chose.
Ain't that DJ Chose over there? Look like DJ Chose.
This is a beats boy.
Yeah. Big drip ain't talking about a false.
Ain't talking about a motherfucking false.
Big rats ain't talking about a closet.
Ain't talking about a motherfucking closet.
Yeah. Big Drake OVO what I call
When I
it.
hit him up, nerve was the same.
Broad day nigga, everybody saw it.
Shouldn't never fuck with the game.
They on the gram, I'm not internet. I'm on the street, not the internet. I hit them slugs, I'ma send them back. I got the jock, get your sprint away. With the big Drake OVO what I call it.
When I hit him up, nerve was the same.
do you for moolah. Hit us with triggers that kill you for skrilla. Hoover a trooper, my pistol play super. I hit you, we spittin', no finger on Twitter. No talking white from the kid off. The struggle, we hustle, make money in doubles. Smoke in the coffin, we jacking it off. We scuffle, we humble, we come from the mud. The trenches relentless with murder intent. Streets watching, we cockin' Drake, go get the rock. Then it got friendly, don't fuck with you bitches. Chopping your block in, fuck all the cops. We for the streets, not the internet. Beef on the ground, we ain't internet. Me and my niggas was busting gas. Cassie clothes, they ain't coming back. From the land of the kidnap. Having heart is what you really lack. Gotta be a soldier in this war attack. Hard knocks in the hood, they rubbing they jug. I'm locking the hood, we trapping, what's happening? Pistol clapping, no dabbing. I just backstabbing.
Shouldn't never fuck with the game.
Shouldn't never fuck with the game.
Yeah.
Big drip, I ain't talking about a false.
Ain't talking about a motherfucking false.
Big rats, I ain't talking about a closet.
Ain't talking about a motherfucking closet.
Yeah, big Drake, OVO, what I call it.
When I hit him up, never was the same.
Broad day, nigga, everybody saw it.
Shouldn't never fuck with the game.
They on the gram, I'm not internet. I'm on the street, not the internet. I hit them slugs, I'ma send them back. I got the jock, get your spin away. With the big Drake, OVO, what I call it.
When I hit him up, never was the same.
Broad day, nigga, everybody saw it.
Shouldn't never fuck with the game.
To leave us with or let us know what's coming up, projects we can expect.
Like I say, we got Single Lane, the movie coming out. Later Day Part 2 coming out. Trial and Error Part 2 coming out. You know, we got comedy skits and horror skits and stuff like that. And I got an album drop. And appreciate y'all.
So we appreciate you coming through, battling everything we had going on as well. So you know we're gonna make up for it. Hopefully we can catch you right when that album finna drop, or at least when you got the hard date for it, we can help support that, man. So we appreciate you being here.
Man, it's your boy Businessman E.
It's your boy Pusha Man Lust, the dopest light skin in the game.
That's a lot. It's your girl Rima with the braids.
Gucci Montana, H2O Flow.
And y'all can find us on Crown Radio every Thursday, 6 to 8. Thank y'all for joining us.
See y'all next week.
Beef on the ground, we ain't internet.